What's happening, everyone? Jay Shockblast here, and check it out. From Overwatch, we have Mercy, who is the player. I don't play much Overwatch, but when I do play, Mercy is one of my favorites to use, and we're going to go ahead and go in here and check her out. So thanks to Alek Gaming again for being the inspiration for this design. I don't know that I necessarily did 100% what he did, but he kind of gave me the idea to start doing some Overwatch characters, and I think I'm going to have a few over the next few days that I put out. Again, not all of them will be based on his design, but I definitely want to give him props for giving me the idea. So a lot of people have been asking what I use for parts and stuff like that. I don't love starting the video in here, but this is exactly how I did it. So obviously for Mercy, the hair is pretty close, and it's not like really a blonde, it's like a very, very light blonde. So that's kind of what I went with. And you can see that for a face, I ended up using, let's go back up to here. I don't think I used one of these. I think I used, here we go, Catwoman. I used Catwoman's face because she does have kind of like a, you know, a piece around her head that she kind of wears. I don't know what they're called, to be honest. Obviously, we have Hawk Girl's wings. So we can go out of here. Or Hawk Man's wings. I guess we could have given Hawk Girl. It comes down to preference here. All right, with Hawk Man, you can change the color, though. And I think I had him, like, I don't know. I'm not looking at a picture of her right now. But I think I might have actually just had him as white. She's got kind of like, her wings have different colors on them, so it's not perfect, but that's what I went with. And obviously we've got the hair, ponytail number 2. I don't know that she necessarily has that long of a ponytail, but that's the best look that we have for her, I think, personally. For her arms, I actually went with Deathstroke because I wanted to get a little bit of orange and a little bit of, you know, armor look to her arms. And I went with a white color for the base. And then as far as her chest piece is concerned, I toyed around with a bunch of them, but in the end I went with Adam Strange and just white. Again, just so she could have a little bit of an armored look and have a little bit of colors. I would have liked it if there was a little bit more orange in there, like where her her like 8-pack is, if that was like orange trim instead of red. But I think this is what I thought was the best for her. You guys can feel free to disagree and have different opinions. This is just what I thought personally. Obviously I went with black for her hands. She's wearing some like gloves. For her legs, I think I just went with the... Oh, no, actually, I went with Deathstorm. There were a lot of options, but I wanted something that was two-tone that still had somewhat of an armor look. And for her belt, I think I just went with... I went with Arsenal. So that is the gist of that. I gave her a pickaxe. Now, I know that she has more of a staff than anything, or a stave. But I just didn't like any, like, I didn't like the way they looked. And hers is more of like a pickaxe looking one. The Night Staff is what I would have gone with if I had to choose one of these. And you may choose to do that yourself. That's totally up to you. But that's kind of what I went with. You know, I went with a bunch of different powers. Obviously, she can fly. Here, I went with, I think, bolts. And here, actually, I don't know. We'll go outside and we'll take a look. Exit customer saving, yes. So let's just go on out of here. Now, obviously, Mercy is a healer, and I liked that support role myself when I play. So I always used her as a healer. I just felt like that was where I could contribute the most. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that great at Overwatch, but I didn't play it a ton, not really my style of game. I understand the appeal, but when I did play, I wanted to play in a support role. So here we have Mercy. And I think I went with like heat as far as what the damage is, but Yeah, oh, I gave her teleport, which I don't know that she can really teleport, but... And then holding B, I don't think I actually did anything. And then with X, I just, you know, you can swing her staff. I thought that was good enough for me personally. And, you know, you might decide to do something different with her. I just really like the way that this came out personally for me. And obviously I went with like kind of her standard look and not necessarily any kind of a skin or anything like that. There's no way to really get a halo over her head, which would have been nice, but I don't know, man. I think this is a pretty cool Mercy, and I honestly, looking at the Overwatch characters, he made about 8 of them, and I think that it's very possible to kind of make a bunch of good ones, and this is definitely one of the ones that I thought people would enjoy. It's the first one I'm going with, again, because it's the one that appeals to me the most. My gameplay style when it comes to Overwatch, I mostly used, again, not a game I play a ton, but I mostly used her and Lucio and Zenyatta. I forget exactly how you say his name. I've used a little bit of everybody, but those are kind of like the core characters that I've always used. Zenyatta, yeah. So, what do you guys think of Mercy? I know there's a lot of Overwatch fans. A lot of people have asked me over the time I've been doing this if I could play some Overwatch, and I just feel like I'm so far behind everything that it's just not worth me like investing the time to get into it, because I would just be terrible. And yeah, so Mercy, what do you guys think? This is one of a few characters for Overwatch I'm going to try to make over the next couple days, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see ya.